Welcome back to Fantasy Maiden Wars. Last part I dealt with the Yugi-Corn and the Parsinogen. This part is time for the Satori. Who I'm bringing. Managed to bring everyone but Sanai, who has been benched because I didn't have enough room for her. Sanai the only one who's benched? No, I also benched Natori. I forgot about that because they're level 48. I think I have Seeing Stars. You seen that one? I don't know. Rainbow Bond, and Deep Red Barrier. Alright, this is probably going to be a very long chapter, so get to it. It's 12 o'clock, I hope we have time for this one. Looks like they're all done cooking. Did I make too many? I've never made this many before, so it's hard to tell. I haven't tried giving sweets to Ora and Oroku before, but maybe they'd like them. Just make sure you give it to them in their human forms. You never know what happens when you give animals, like, cats eat chocolate? I know dogs can't. Well, they've taken on human form, so I'm sure they can eat the same foods as us. Something I probably should know considering I have cats, but you know, the thought of giving them chocolate has never crossed my mind because they don't deserve it. Sis, are the cookies ready? Yep, they just came out of the oven. What kind do you think they are? I don't know. Just kidding, they're rose cookies, and you're worried that you made too many. Got it in one. I guess there's no point in the two of us playing guessing games with each other, huh? I'll try that with Orin and Oko instead. Oh, what are you two doing in the corner like that? I keep telling them to come eat with us, but they never listen. Well, come on, we're pets. It's just not right for us to be eating at the same table as you two. And we couldn't possibly eat something that nice. Don't worry yourselves of that. Think of it as a celebratory gift for being able to speak now. More to the point, we're basically family now. Family? Not that we weren't always chatting in our heads back before you took those forms anyway. Well, time to dig in. Well, these are great. Little bit burnt, though. Talk with your mouth, please. Orin and Oko are here. Okay. Am I missing something between you two? It's nothing. Here, help yourselves. So what happens when Satori reads the mind of someone that doesn't have an internal monologue? Really? Okay, then. So nice to have all of us sitting around the table like this. I'm asking that question. She reads the minds of pets who don't have an internal monologue either. So, stupid question. Why does that stick out to you? Oh, I was just thinking that we never had moments like these back on the surface. Moving down here really was the right decision. Yeah, your feelings are a whole lot gentler than they used to be. What about you? Is there anything you don't like about life in the underworld? Me? Yes, you. It's already been quite a while since we started living here, but still. Don't worry, there's nothing like that. You really like it down here after all. True, because as long as we're down here, we'll never have to hear voices like those again. Yeah. We've finally gotten used to life here. As long as the underworld is for no one but the despised, I'm sure there's a place for us here. It'll be a shelter for our hearts. As long as we're here, we can live together with our pets. Here in the palace of our spirits, forever. I'm a red bird. Whoops, lost my focus there, and I was in the middle of work. I'm sorry, did I forget that it was tea time? Orin and Oku haven't been showing up lately, so it completely slipped my mind. What, yokai from the surface are coming here through the back tunnels? Are you sure you're not mistaken? They've gotten this deep? Understood. I'll go see for myself then. Invaders from the surface, what could be going on here? No way, the surface folks are coming here? When a place of things was fierce to learn the rules of blazing hell, all you need to do is go to the front.
Well, that's my whole plan to get the humans effective for me without Mr. Toy catching on. Gotta steer on Toy's blazing hell, whatever it takes.
I'm still not picking up any yokai readings. There are no reports from our scouts outside either. It seems to be quiet around here.
Ever since we left the entrance to the old capital, we haven't seen a single yokai.
Looks like it's true nobody takes this route.
If this keeps up, we'll be at the Palace of Earth Spirits in no time. That said, the investigation itself may not go so smoothly.
You already met these people, right, Marissa? What exactly happened back then? Well, they took me prisoner, roughed me up pretty bad, too. More Koishi, Alice, and the rest, I might not have made it back to the surface. Koishi? What'd she do?
She's the one who let Mercer out of her cell. So perhaps it was more on a whim than out of any sense of benevolence.
Ever since we first met, I've felt like it's been impossible to pin her down. So now I can sort of get where that weird feeling came from. I mean, after hearing what Yugi said. You're alright. I never even imagined that she wasn't aware of her own actions. Maybe it's not our place to interfere, but should Satori really be leaving Koishi to her own devices? She might be related to the incident by accident somehow. Doubtful. I've been keeping an eye on her movements. Oh yeah, didn't you say something about how you were interested in those sisters even before we came down here? Those eyes that you can see, that you can use, that come through the portals, can you see through those? That'd actually be kind of metal. How do you even know them? Aren't they underworlders? They're old acquaintances from before they moved to the underworld. But it might be a bit difficult to explain succinctly. Wouldn't this be a good time to fill us in? We'd be meeting them soon enough, so I'd like to know what kind of people they are. Very well, the Komeiji sisters are the rulers of the Palace of Earth Spirits, from which they manage the remaining vengeful spirits of Old Hell, and I was the one who gave them that job.
You did?
The two of them were yokai who used to live on the surface, but when the need arose to manage the spirits of Old Hell, I entrusted them with the task. I take it they voluntarily accepted then?
Moving to the underworld was quite an attractive proposal to the Komeiji sisters. At the time, they were quite disliked, even on the surface. But the power to read minds turned out to be perfect for controlling vengeful spirits who don't speak verbally.
So in exchange for offering them a safe haven, I had them seal away the dangerous spirits.
I see, so they were just the right women for the job, then.
People hated them just because they could read minds. Feel kind of bad for them. They didn't do anything wrong.
I really don't think I could ever be comfortable knowing my thoughts to be overheard, though. Well, yeah, that's why they ended up without a place to belong us to on the surface. I don't think it'll help it, that's just what it means to be a Satori. No easy solution, huh?
Well, it was a long story, but that's my relation to the Komeiji sisters. Staying at the Palace of Earth Spirits was part of our proposal, which is why I've been concerned about them. I understand your position, but I have a hard time believing they'd set off an incident. I'm leaning more towards some sort of trouble being afoot.
Well, wouldn't it be disappointing if we came all the way down here and it was just an accident?
Either way, going to the Palace of Earth Spirits should help us learn something useful. Get ready to head out, we should be arriving shortly. Well, you know how the series goes. Even if there was a game where it turned out the whole thing was an accident, there'd still be a final boss at the end anyway, just because that's what you gotta do. We've arrived. This is the Palace of Earth Spirits. Man, perspective in this game. This is a giant ship that has multiple rooms that everyone can fit in, and it's like how much smaller than the main hallway. Bringing our ship along might have been a bit overboard. We'll just keep the anchor up so we can run fast if we have to.
We came right through the front door, but there hasn't been a single guard. So it's too quiet. What a lonely place. That's just how it is here on the palace. Almost no one lives here and no one visits.
I can't believe a flying ship from the surface actually came this far.
There she is, Satori Komeiji.
The boss is meeting us at the front door. I thought she had minions. This is the front door. Her like big boss chair. It's just this hallway. You're in front of the front door. There's that hallway for that much, and her big boss chair is right there in front of the door. You're right, actually. I don't see Oroku. Reminds me of those like shows you'd see where like you'd have a guy open up the castle doors and the king would just be, as soon as you open it, the king's there on his chair. And accurate to medieval castle architecture. Well, no. Satori Komeiji, I've come to speak with you. I can't say I expected you to step off that ship, Yukari Yakumo. Came here without going through the proper channels for a very good reason. You'll allow me to explain? Yes, I see. So vengeful spirits are leaking out like geyser on the surface. You suspected the underworld, so you came here, where we managed the spirits to ask about it. And you brought such a large force with you because you want to be prepared for the possibility of hostility. How shrewd of you.
Wow, Miss Yukari, you haven't said anything yet. I heard she was a mind reader, but goodness, so this is what it's like.
That saved us some time, so let's get right to the point. The vengeful spirits gushing up on the surface are your group's doing, right? Hardly. We'd have no reason to do something like that.
Even so, it's possible that there's been some kind of accident. One of your servants, a yokai called Orin, can speak to spirits, correct? We'd like to borrow her.
You mean to have her assist the investigation? Unfortunately, she's busy with work and indisposed. Incidentally, while you're suspicious of her, she isn't the sort of girl to get up to mischief in secret.
Now, no one's here suspecting anyone. Why don't we all just sit down with some tea and...
Your mouth says one thing, but your real goal is to push your way inside.
Whoop! You're on to me.
Looks like bluffing won't work on her. Not that we can just give up either.
Yes, you have no intention of backing down, but I can't remain silent either. Everyone, fight them.
More birds.
Yokai showed up. She's planning to fight.
Pelican ship can move from here, so you'll be on your own for this.
Everyone, deploy.
I did it again. Want to look at the map, not deploy. Why are you all the way back here, Mailing? That's where I put you in the formation. Weird spot. Do. Alright. How long would it take me to get to Satori? I don't know. Well, not too long. Since she can read minds, I was kind of hoping we could come to an understanding without words. I guess just because she can tell what we really want from her doesn't mean she's going to listen to our excuses.
Yo, it seems like the Satori doesn't know anything about all this. Mastermind will actually be prepared to fight us, and this sure ain't that.
But she's the only lead we've got. Give it all you got. Dance. Gotta make it to the top. I'd prefer it if you didn't interfere with our quiet lives. I'll send you home before Orinoku show up. Activate Satori's first spell card within 5 turns. Alright, book it. I understand. Well, that was a great first turn. Why do I still have Mystia with Sakia? I don't know actually. My units can't one-shot mooks. That's a problem. I guess not necessarily, as long as they kill them in the counterattack. It doesn't really matter if they die immediately. Yeah, I feel like I should buff the attack stat of some of my units, but that gets really expensive. And I don't... Yep, clearly meant to do that for Ellie. Yep, that's the button I meant to press. Of course. Yep, you don't have as many points as I feel like I have sometimes. I feel like I have a lot of points and I start using them and then all the points are gone. Man, gotta be like that. Il Moko, cause she dies so easily. Although she can die like 3 times, so it doesn't really matter that much. What do you expect from the only character who physically dies to spell cards for some reason? So do I have things to talk about? I mean, this is already my 3rd recording of the day, and this is my 2nd day of recording. I've recorded 3 recordings yesterday. I guess... There's gonna be a cutscene here. Let's save every turn. What's the bonus objective, by the way? Right. 5 turns.
So the selfish folks already got into a fight with Mr. Satori. Well, so far no one said that I'm the culprit, nor revealed anything to Oku. I've just gotta get them heading towards the ruins of blazing hell before things get complicated. How exactly am I gonna do that?
Of course you're gonna go for Moko, because she's made of toilet paper. Still then Gil. I guess I finished editing a video yesterday. I made a compilation of me doing the stupid chicken voice for Martlet and Undersea Yellow. Because, I don't know, I thought it'd be funny. I guess I'll upload that at some point. My plan here is to... I've got 2 more parts of Fantastic Danmaku Festival to upload. One will be uploaded after I finish recording. And then the other one we upload tomorrow. And I guess after that... I don't know, at some point I've got to upload Toyo... The ship can't move. Why not? Is it big? Okay, not only is perspective fucked, I think what's supposed to be going on here is we can't move because the ship can't fit in the hallway, but it's clearly in the hallway. I don't know, man. The ship can't move, and I don't know why. And at some point, I've got to upload the Toyo Hime's theme, because after that I can upload the full Stage 5 compilation. This is going to be a very rare Kurumi kill. Because she needs it, because she's slightly underleveled compared to Ellie. And there you go. I can't believe Kurumi is now a mainstay on the team. And she's just on par with everyone else. When I didn't use her for the majority of the game, just because I wanted to use the tile move a bit more. And because, you know, she can use Trust, and any character that can use Trust is automatically very useful. You know, do it again. Doesn't really matter that much, because Mei Ling can just heal herself whenever, but you know, whatever. At this rate, I might actually make it Satori at around 20 minutes. Which means I could spend like 15 minutes whittling her down before I've got to stop and start the next part, because you know, this fight's gonna take forever. Going after Wemmy. Really, Momiji? Out of everyone, you decided Momiji was the smartest target there? Ship can still not move. Fantastic. Right, it said activate the spell card within 5 turns. So I've got to take her down a health bar in 2 turns. That's pretty difficult, actually. How am I gonna do that when I'm this far away? Yeah, I don't know about this one. Unit may automatically defend against attacks. This skill's activation rate is equal to that of blocking level 2. Alright, just try to get as close as possible to her. I've got to take her down next turn. Which, now that I've got this many enemies, this many units this close, might not be as difficult as I thought it might be. You have Excel, don't you? Yes, you do. Let's get Marissa in Master Spark range, why don't we? Yeah, so I have a couple videos to upload once Danmaku Festival's over with, but not that many. I'm not recording them right now because I wanted to finish Eternity before I start recording something else. Yeah, just defend, I guess, show. Why defend when you can simply only take 10 damage?
So a petite girl like her is the ruler of this palace, huh? Like all the underworld big shots would be all big and buff and such.
Don't let your guards down. What makes her terrifying isn't brute strength. I'm guessing that eye on her chest is the key to her power. Yes, it is. Please don't poke it with your fingers. That would hurt me a lot. Ah, you've noticed. Yes, this third eye lays bare your hearts. It's a dangerous power, one that frightens even the underworld yokai.
So even the people everyone hates hate you?
So in terms of being a pain, you're a cut above the rest. You'll learn to fear it too, soon enough. I shall now show you the power that my third eye holds. My intent was no harm would befall you. You simply left, but resistance is futile. My smug face. Please, settle down and surrender. You can only label Tane. Either of you have Excel? Drive. Guard. Bullseye Fury. Why he's only got 0% chance to hit? Huh? What bullshit you got right now? Reduces final evasion rates by 20%? What does it have to do with me not being able to hit you? Why is Flan the only one that can hit you? You can't. Does this work? Of course not. Alright, am I gonna be able to hit you after this? I don't know why I'm showing this. Uh-huh. I hit you now? Yes, I can. Alright, you only had one. This will do an Umbra on you. You know what, go ahead, hit me, whatever. I can heal it. Magic locked and loaded. Doo-doo. How much will this do? I like how she does the little hand thing, just so it can be as Kamehameha as possible. Yeah, that's pretty good. I just got half a health bar I gotta deal with. Can't let this raise doubts in my mind. My intent? Yeah, but now. Read that part last time. Why'd you take longer to say it this time, huh? Could actually read the whole thing that time. Could have sworn I dodged that one. Alright. Do some healing, shall we? Trust the Marissa. And trust the show. I assume you don't have unique dialogue until the spell card. Do I want a Valor?
Nah. Shouldn't take too long.
Don't expect me to just sit pretty back here.
Is he the Lord of Night's magic? Refer to me as my Lord Mermilia.
Like Ron referred to you, Kari and Keifu for some reason. If I would have Valor, them would kill. I couldn't read their mind. Cards are set. Allow me to show you my determination. Distance is futile.
An opening, right there.
Can't read Remilia's mind because she speaks before she acts. Doodaloo doot. do, let do. Do do do. Da do da do 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 do. Wonder how I'm gonna split this up, because this is definitely going to take 2 parts. It's already been 25 minutes. So that's it then.
Huh? Didn't think it'd be that easy.
She said she could read our minds. Well, all she did was shine us with this strange light.
Perhaps you'd have called for the rest of your servants. Though if they haven't come running on their own by now, maybe they're not that loyal to you.
Well, it is true that I haven't seen either or Ryoku recently. That's none of your concern. More to the point, do you really think I'm losing? What? I've already examined the furthest reaches of your minds. Why don't I help you remember? Nice and slowly.
Although she spent that time peeking into our minds. That light earlier had an unusual wavelength. There must have been some type of hypnotism.
Your realization came a bit too late, I'm afraid. You've already shown me the Danmaku etched into your hearts. I'm going to conjure up in memories of your worst fears. Fuck, it's based on whether it's Marissa or Reimu. And now I'm dealing with Kappa. Oh, oh, I hate them. Bench the, yep, I benched that. This is the fucking, this is the map I benched Satori for, huh? This is the one I benched Satori for? The one where she does this? Oh god, this is so annoying. What does this thing do? All units are considered to be in water terrain. You know something funny? I think every unit I have is shit in water. D. You got D in water. C in water. Oh, we're moving up in the world. Nope. D again. B. Why is Moko, the fire character, one of the better characters in water? C. You have an A in water, actually. But you're Diusei, so it doesn't matter. You're not doing any damage. I might do something really stupid here. Am I really gonna do this? Nah, that'd be dumb. Just deal with this pain in the ass. Oh, these are the Kappa we fought on Yokai Mountain? What are they doing here?
Probably had some trauma involving them mixed up with the spell card. They're just fakes, so feel free to give them a good thrashing. That's a little easier said than done.
Yep. Still half alive they are. You can only hit that one. Okay. Use it over here. Oh, that did nothing, and the Flan missed. Thanks for that. Heals MP cost is reduced to 5, and heals plus 35% more than usual. Furthermore, it now affects both pairs in the unit. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know heal had an MP cost. Is he possessed by Phoenix? I think we have. Well, we're gonna see it absolutely fuck up his Kappa.
Show you what happens when I take you seriously.
Moko and I will protect the human village.
Show you my eternal flames.
Oh, that's what this is. Dumb. This a million times. I thought it was one of your newer moves.
Nice.
Got when you came back with Kane in the Imperishable Night map. I guess that was one of the other ones. I guess it was Fujiyama Volcano was the one I've only seen once. Fire move does a bunch of damage against Kappa. Don't ask why. In the water terrain. It's time for the next life. Have I never seen that kill before? Point guard. That's pretty good, actually. Do you all have that? No, I guess only that one did. You have one. Okay. So prioritize those Kappa, actually. I didn't mean to show that. Ow, that hurt. Get up. Take care of this one. No, bank on an 86. Why not? Okay, good. You're going against Ellie. You fool. I'm not gonna do anything to you, but you can't do anything to me. Come on, read my mind. I dare you. You're not afraid. I'll overcome any trauma with pure guts. That's my only redeeming quality. A trauma lurking in the subconscious can't be overcome with just a positive attitude, you know? Now remember getting beat up by the Shrine Maiden, a magician, no matter where you go. Oh, all my frustration's coming back. Well, she was sprite and fragile. Right, she turns into Satori. Okay. Satori doesn't have a thumbnail of her own. That's going for a CG of her own. That's going to be the thumbnail. I'm finally going to use Satori's Toreador March PNG for the thumbnail. Neither of you are hitting. Watch it go and not hit at all because you have a 0% chance of hitting. A straightforward attack. That waste your bullseye or whatever, or your alert. Kappa does a lot of damage, doesn't it? Yeah, just to remind you, the ship can't do anything. Actually, does anyone on here have alert, scan, focus, look, fury? Game, bullseye, you have trust. Yeah, go ahead and use all that, because you certainly aren't doing anything else this map, Adrian. Can't believe it took me this long to realize Etron had trust. Force deployed unit had that the entire time and just didn't know. Alright, who should I attack you with? Yeah, Show is the lowest level here. Let's kill you? I certainly hope it will. Good. That's a lot of points. Alright, now we can begin. Man, can you really not move any more than that? Can't even do anything. Fantastic. This lack of movement is quite annoying, really. Right, I still can't attack you right now. What does this Dalmako field do? All units are considered to be in water terrain. Okay, what does that have to do with the fact that I can't hit you right now? It sets all unit weapon train ranks to A. This is fantastic, Satori. The unit automatically casts alert at the beginning of their turn. Additionally, increases accuracy and evasion rates based on skill level. Okay, so I gotta waste an attack on you. Might as well be Moko's fucking talismans. Why is alert gone? Hell? I clearly don't understand how alert works at all. I don't know. Whatever, kill Moko, it doesn't exactly matter. You carry a long, dark memory. Shunned by humans, becoming violent, and then cutting yourself off from everything. So this is the power of a Satori, or a pain. But say what you like, that'll be just another piece of my history. You may put on a brave face, but you're still human. Your mind's defenses will always have flaws I can exploit. Yeah, I'm human. If I'm gonna live among people, I'm not gonna pretend I'm flawless. Just taking it easy in the middle of a battlefield. When it comes to combat, I'll follow Moko's instructions. Even without reading your mind, I won't allow you to get Doran. Let me show you memories of the bottom of a river. Moko is dead. Would have been nice to last longer. And she's back. Well, I hate you now. No? Why the fuck not? Let me attack you, jackass. There we go. Normally that doesn't work. Anyway, Valor now. You actually hit this. So you have a younger sister, one who casts quite a shadow across your heart.
Excuse me, did I say you compared to my heart in front of gauche of you? Esplan?
You got through to her, even though you'd gotten along poorly for all that time.
Neither of us knew each other, not really, but I started to face her head on. For that matter, isn't your sister the one that's troubled right now? It's even making people outside your home concerned. As the head of the house, you should consider what to do about it.
Your concern is unwarranted. That's between me and Goishi. You'll pay the price for daring to pry into the heart of a Satori yokai.
You're hardly worth my time.
Do your thing, spaghetti bat. That did more damage than I thought it would be. This is basic needles.
Rip and tear.
You have no idea what you've just started. Man, after dealing with Yamame and Yugi, actually seeing like a character die and a couple strong spell cards is kind of quite a surprise at this point.
Oh god! Run, water. Gotta miss it. I gotta dodge that. Scary.
Yeah, let's by guard, will that be fine? Actually, shouldn't you support defend me? How does this work again? I'll use guard regardless. Regardless? Yeah. I can see a trauma relating to your older sister. You've been treated so badly by her. What a pitiable relationship.
Whatever, we made up, so I don't care anymore. Anyway, you like sister too, right? Do you get along with her?
I know Koichi better than anyone else.
Wish I could say the same about Wendy. But it's fine, I don't need to know everything, you know, she loves me.
And what's your basis for that conviction?
Let pick on a fight with me.
If you find it acceptable, Lady Fawn.
Come with us. Come stay with us even.
Yeah, this'll kill. This'll definitely kill.
Watch it. Ow. More. Mine. Yo, mine from the top rope. Yee.
You've yet to see the full depths of my power.
Phew, we made it through. Wow, so this is what my Danmaku looked like to everyone else.
You even managed to convey how desperate you were back then. You're holding up well under trauma. If you want to run, now's the time. You won't find any of the machinations or evil plottings you'd expect in this place. Maybe so, but we've heard that things have been strange at the palace recently. Does anything come to mind? Any kind of trouble? What do you mean, things have been strange? We heard about Koichi, about how things have changed ever since she sealed her power. I see, so Hoshikuma told you. I'll figure out how to deal with that myself. It has nothing to do with you people. Afraid you're mistaken about that. If there's an abnormality in the Palace of the Air Spirits, then I need to know about it. Yukari Yakumo. I was the one who proposed that you two sisters move to the underworld. If a problem arises, I need to hear about it in detail. You seem to mean those words, but we desire nothing of the sort. There is nothing in the Palace of the Air Spirits worthy of others' pity. Someone who can't read minds could never understand us. Would you mind leaving us alone and never bothering us again?
So, cutting off all relations is your solution as the representative of the Palace of the Air Spirits?
Yes, it is. If you refuse to understand that, then I'll simply have to drive you out by force.
She's planning to attack again.
This vivid, unforgettable trauma. Face it once more.
Why are we flying off? Why? Do you copy the spell card of the person who killed you? I wouldn't have used Flying Dragon if I knew that. Great. Okay, well, next part I'll deal with this part.